Alright, imagine a world where every employee is happy, excited to go to work, energized, and motivated each day. There's very little stress, your employees are overachieving, and everybody is where they're supposed to be doing what they're supposed to do. It seems too good to be true, but honestly, it's not that far out of our reach. A simple step to allowing employees to reach this level of productivity would honestly be just to let them bring their pets in to work with them. Um, it's been a known fact for a long time that pets reduce stress when you're around them. Especially anybody that owns pets knows that. When you like pet your dog or your cat, like, and you're stressed about something, you just feel better. Um, and so why don't businesses allow their employees to bring their pets with them anyways? Since workplace stress is one of the biggest issues in productivity in the business world today. Um, Businesses have their reasons for it. I'll go into it in a little bit of detail later. But honestly, I think I have a solution that's beneficial to everybody involved. So, like I said, workplace stress is a big problem in America today. Not enough employees have good ways to cope with their stress, or know of good ways to cope with their stress, or even deal with it in the proper way. Um, and they might, even if they do cope, they might not cope in the healthiest ways. Like healthy ways being exercise, um, proper, like using like your brain for like other things, going outside, walks and stuff like that. Some unhealthy things might be like uh, alcoholism, drugs, and stuff like that. And stress honestly affects all factors in a person's life, both psychologically and physically. So employees can hit a level of stress to where their productivity is affected, which means their numbers are worse, which means that the stress just continues to pile up and compound. So, what can businesses do to fix this issue? Like I said in the introduction, a good start would be to allow pets in the workplace. Um, they've been stoned in study after study to reduce stress and make their owners happier. There's a reason that a lot of universities, including UNF, brings dogs in brings dogs in during finals week. And there are a few reasons that businesses claim not to allow them that may seem valid at first, but when you look a little bit into further detail, you realize that they can really be dismissed pretty easily. So one of them is that employees will get distracted by the animals being in the workplace, which will be true at first, but in the long run, it's just going to become normal. People are going to just kind of forget about it, and then things are going to eventually pick back up. Um, Another issue could potentially be that the pets won't get along. They'll like act up and fight with each other. You could just require every pet that comes in to have finished obedience courses, be socialized with other pets before, and if an animal like comes in and has issues or like repeat issues, then you can revoke those privileges. They don't always have to be allowed if it's too much of an issue. Um, Another thing, people with allergies. This is the only thing that I could really not come up with a solution for on my own, except for just allergy meds. But um, that's not too big of a deal. Um, and then the last thing, businesses, you don't want your business to act like a zoo, and you don't want animals, like a bunch of animals in there all the time, which I understand just because of like smell and stuff like that. But it could be like different sections like an animal section just for people to go to where all the animals can interact and socialize with each other. And then you can just go and be in that specific section. So it's not just dogs around the whole business. And also, the majority of Americans don't even own pets. So the odds of the business just being overrun with pets are very slim. And so not only does this benefit the business, but also the animals by alleviating their stress and anxiety that they get whenever their owners leave. and it allows them to socialize with other animals, which makes them better as well. And just overall, their just attitude will be better, and they'll just act better. Um, Another big reason that businesses won't adopt this policy is because it'll change their business culture to a little bit more informal and relaxed, which in some businesses, that's not kind of how you want your culture to be perceived, which is understandable. Um, but at the end of the day, these companies have the power to improve the lives of their employees. And what some of them don't realize is that in doing so, they'll also see growth in their own business as well as things start to move more smoothly and people can start to focus more and concentrate on their work more. Because employees are not managing stress properly in the workplace right now, um, both the businesses and the employees themselves suffer. And allowing employees to bring pets in can help alleviate that stress and get things back on track. So doing this will allow businesses to thrive and also increase employee morale. And a revolutionary business world where employees are happy and businesses perform to their peak performance is possible. So allowing pets in the workplace is a huge step towards achieving that. Pan one more time.